Alright, hey, you're there hanging out with Liam in the back. What's up? We got a story and it's important.
It's a bit of a downer, guys, so I'm sorry that it's not the lulls that we've gotten all day. I'll ask you, I'm going to do a little bit of a spin on the mantra at the end. I'm going to ask you not to join in, just because it's different.
Just busted one of our balloons. Yo, a little closer to the mic.
So here goes. I am afraid to tell my father where I am today. I am afraid to tell him what I am doing. This isn't because I have done something criminal, immoral, or even distasteful. It is because I decided to stand up for the rights of others. I educated myself, and I could no longer sit idly by as lives were ruined. I am afraid of my father finding out where I am today because he is a Scientologist. He wasn't always a Scientologist. It was only after he met his girlfriend, who was a longtime church member, that he made the change. I don't know exactly how long he has been a member of the Church of Scientology, but now he is, and that is all that matters today. So what? He's got a new faith? Who am I to judge? He hadn't made any effort to push it on me, and it didn't seem to change him very much. So why do I need to hide my face? Why am I afraid? My reasons to hide my identity today are twofold. The first, and more globally sinister reason, is that the Church of Scientology has a long history of harassing any and all critics with their massive team of lawyers and their own secret police force, the Office of Special Affairs. Paulette Cooper, the author of The Scandal of Scientology, was publicly slandered, sued, and falsely implicated in crimes by the Office of Special Affairs, with the end goal, and I quote from the internal church documents, to get PC incarcerated in a mental institution or jail, or at least to hit her so hard that she drops her attacks. Tommy Gorman, an ex-Scientologist in LA today, has had his tires slashed and his home and family videotaped and monitored ever since he's become a vocal critic. These two instances are just the tip of the iceberg. The Church of Scientology mistreats and downright abuses their critics only for speaking up and speaking out. I, for one, refuse to become a victim of such horrendous attacks simply for exercising my First Amendment right. The second, far more personal reason I hide my face today is for fear of losing my father. You see, the Church of Scientology strongly encourages its members to lose all contacts with any critics of the church, regardless of if they are co-workers, friends, or even members of your family. This is not some fanatical Scientology sect which has perverted the church's doctrine. This vile policy, known as the disconnection policy, is inherent in their dogma. If you do not believe me, I strongly encourage you to visit the website ex-Scientologykids.com and read the stories the three brave women who run the site have offered. Jenna Miscavige Hill, the niece of the church leader David Miscavige, was not allowed to speak to her parents after they had left the church, but she remained a member. She was not even allowed to pick up the phone for fear that it might be one of her parents calling. This lasted for nearly 5 years. I cannot imagine the grief it would cause a child to be unable to speak to her parents simply because her church said she was not allowed to. This story and many others like it are not the exception. They are the rule. And now, because I demand action against a criminal organization, I am afraid to speak to my father. So a disconnection of sorts has already begun. Now, we aim to reunite disconnected families and end this heinous policy so mothers and daughters, fathers and sons are never forced apart again. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We love our families. Connect us.
Yeah, Bogey.
Yeah!